Welcome back everyone to another episode of ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill and today we are going to be talking about the ADIDAS ADIFOM silhouette, which recently released this year. So this is definitely a silhouette you're going to want to tune into because we are going to be going through the entirety of the size and fit on the silhouette. It is a bit complicated, so if you have not purchased this yet, definitely stick around for this video. I hope to help guide all of you to find your perfect fit at the end. So if you are new to the channel and joining us for the first time, thank you so much for hopping onto this video. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, leave those down below. Hit that notification bell because I do have a ton of heat coming out that I don't want you to miss out on. Also, be sure to check out that join button for amazing membership perks as well as our merch store. So today, again, we are going to be doing a full-on sizing guide on the ADIDAS ADIFOM silhouette. I've also brought out a foam runner just to kind of compare the two because the skeleton is quite similar, but with the ADIFOM, which is nice, it does have an inner lining to it, which does differentiate it from that foam runner silhouette. But if you are planning to kind of transition into the ADIDAS ADIFOM, this is definitely a sizing guide that you will want to tune into. So I actually, for the first ADIFOM colorway, as you can see, I have all of these different colors that have released. This was the OG first colorway to drop, and I actually took it apart just so you can kind of see this deconstructed and what it looks like. So the cool part about the ADIFOM is you can wear it very similar to a foam runner. It would kind of leave it a bit open here if you had it without the laces, which I still think that you can wear this kind of skeleton structure without the lace system. But if you do want to have the laces added, you could relace it back. I just didn't lace it up after I took the interior booty out. So this booty, I will say, you can kind of see, since it's outside of this thicker skeleton, it's quite narrow. So this is definitely the sizing that you need to pay most attention to, not so much this skeleton, unless you plan on just, I guess, say, or planning to strip this out and wear it this way. I feel like you could probably make it work to be closer to your actual size range. But for this specific silhouette, I went half a size up and it was still too small. So for the second colorway that I got, I decided to go up a full size, and that even just fits me perfectly, but there is no extra space in the toe box region. I will say that this booty is so tight. As you can see, it's very shallow here. It is a bit more malleable and stretchy, but the problem then becomes the outer shell. This has absolutely no movement in it. It's not malleable whatsoever. So your foot is a little bit more constrained inside of this sneaker. So I would recommend, if you want to have that additional space and room and you're planning on wearing some thicker socks with this, to definitely at least go minimum half a size up. I actually recommend a full size range up, just again because of how narrow and small the inner lining is of this. But again, it also does matter how you're going to wear this. Are you just wearing the shell, or are you going to wear the interior as well? So as far as the color schemes go, I don't think that the size range differentiated whatsoever. I think it was pretty consistent. I honestly am thinking of going and trying and testing out a size and a half larger just to see if that changes anything. But for now, I think that the full size range is kind of my minimum, where I typically am a 7.5 and I went with a full 8.5 on these. So hopefully this will help you. Again, it is quite different from the foam runner structure. It does have that skeleton that's similar. So if you are planning on wearing it like a foam runner, you could probably be okay with just either going true size or half a size up at least, just to have that extra room. But again, there is not a lot of movement in this structure. It's much thicker than the foam runner, to be honest with you. So I feel like it is a bit more durable. This is definitely a bit more flexible. So do think about all of these different things when you are deciding on what size is going to be the perfect size for you. If you have any comments or questions, be sure to leave those down below, and I'm happy to help you find the perfect fit. But other than that, that is it for this sizing guide. I hope this was helpful for all of you. If you tuned in for the first time, welcome to the channel. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, leave those down below, and hit that notification bell because we do have a ton of heat coming out that I don't want you to miss out on, as well as check out that join button and our merch store. This is ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill. We will catch you all next episode.